Well, not a day goes by without one of the world's approximately 10,000 zoos announcing the birth of a captive-born resident. From elephants to rhinos, these birth announcements are invariably accompanied by the bold claim that a new animal baby born into captivity is helping to secure the future of their species. But as captive breeding programs and consistent human intervention can be a viable strategy to slow down, question remains, will they help in the long run? Let's understand this. On Wednesday, a Paris zoo welcomed a young Minati cow, hoping it will breed with one of its males and help secure the future of a species that is under threat in tropical waters. Minatis, who are also called sea cows, graze on underwater vegetation and are docile marine mammals that live in the shallow waters of the Caribbean. But due to the loss of habitat, repeated injuries from ships, propellers and pollution, their numbers have dwindled to less than 10,000. Their survival in the wild is now threatened by their slow reproduction cycle and the limited range of temperatures they can tolerate, which makes them vulnerable to climate change. So even though reproduction in captivity may play a significant role in the recovery of these manatees, it endures some long-term concerns, beginning with phenotypic changes, which are commonly referred to as physical and behavioral changes. According to conservation biologists based at the Australian National University, phenotypic changes may reduce their survival chances once released into the wild. No. Well, authors explain the conditions that animals experience in captivity are often very different to what they face in the wild, which can cause them to change in a number of ways. And some of these changes are obvious, but others are more difficult to identify. Nonetheless, these changes can limit the effectiveness of reproduction programs for the threatened species. These phenotype changes include butterflies that forget how to migrate after release to the wild, captive-bred big cats with weaker jaws because they are maintained on a diet of ground meat, songbirds that in fact learn the wrong song in captivity, thereby preventing them from breeding in the wild, captive breed quolls that have lost their fear of predators only 13 generations or years after translocation to predator-free islands, and captive-bred parrots whose wing shapes differ significantly from their wild relatives, making them less capable of surviving long-distance migratory flights. Apart from birds and wild cats, another extreme example of animal condition in zoos is of the polar bear. Polar bears held captive in zoos not only get adequate living conditions but are also facing utmost threat in captive environments that are negatively impacting climate change. The construction of the polar bears' enclosures, the water treatment, climate control, food production and overall zoo infrastructure all create significant emissions that impact the environment negatively. And even though the carbon footprint of zoos in general is huge, it is rarely acknowledged, despite zoo claims that they exist to serve conservation goals. While people enjoy seeing wild animals in zoos, it is time we recognize that holding wild animals captive for life and over generations is not only harmful to the welfare of animals, but it's also a dangerous distraction away from the true threats facing these animals in their natural habitats. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.